Riddle me this. Which one is the new second generation Nest Home Mini, and which one is the first generation Nest Home Mini? The new rap is so terrible. It's November 22nd, and a little device has came out today that I wanted to get my hands on, so I'm grabbing lunch, and while I'm grabbing lunch, I'm cutting over here to this Verizon store because the Verizon store is close, but also because I have such good credit with Verizon, I guess because I'm on auto pay. The last few times I've bought stuff, they just let me throw it on my account. So instead of spending $50 today, I'll spend $50 a month from now to pay for this. And I am coming over here though to buy the Nest. What are these people doing? I don't know. Okay, so I don't think I have it right away. Let me finish this in a second. As I was saying, I'm running over here to this Verizon store to grab the new Nest Home Mini Generation 2 is basically what they're calling it. The only real difference is some internal changes, as well as a way to mount the Nest Hub to a wall or something. But I'll probably just be setting it on one of my tables. So let's get into Verizon and grab this. Hoping you had one of the Nest Mini Generation 2 that came out today. It was on the website, but I don't know if you have them in. All right, there we go. The box is different, so that's a start. That's how you can tell the difference, I guess. I mean, besides, of course, looking at the back of the device, it's really the only other way to tell the difference. All right, so now I'm home with the Google Nest Mini second generation. See, it says it right there. Wait. There we go, second generation. So we're going to get into an unboxing of this, as well as a little comparison to the old first generation Google Homes, or Google Home Minis. And if we're really lucky, I will be able to show you the setup, but I'm not 100% certain on that. I do want to say though, if you can, go ahead and give this video a like, and if you have not already, click that subscribe button down in the corner so you can see what else we're doing. Lastly, a family member, my cousin, Pierce Wilmoth, who I am putting his link to his YouTube channel in the description. He just started his YouTube channel. He's doing a YouTube channel mainly about cars and car repair, because trust me, this guy knows his cars. He's actually the one that did this video for me. Well, he didn't do the video, but he replaced the entire trunk on my Lancer when I had to get it replaced, and it was a whole nightmare. But if you're subscribed to me, subscribe to him. We're trying to get him to 100 subs so he can get his URL, and then of course to 1,000 subs, and then hopefully 100,000, and hopefully a million. Hopefully I'll get there too. But yeah, definitely check out his channel. So let's get into a little unboxing of this. I'm in my office area. I know it's not neat. I don't have computer chairs and stuff. I just got regular chairs, but this is one computer set up here, this is two computers here that I use, and this is the gaming streaming area that, as you can see, Kaylee's taken over. But I think these tables are better for making my video for my overhead view, so I'm gonna do that in here. So let's get to the unboxing. All right. That didn't work how I wanted. So, this is the Nest Mini, second generation. So, as you know, it looks a lot like the first one, but slightly different. Around the box here just kind of gives you some ideas of what you can do. YouTube Music and Spotify, you can tell it to play music. With your Google Calendar, you can have it remind you. Google Maps, you can ask it questions like how long will it take to get to work, how long will it take to get to school. Google Duo, it can make phone calls, and of course, it can control your lights and everything else if you have all that set up like I do. Small and mighty, not a whole lot of details here. Turn up the music, it's the mini speaker with big sound. You can group it with other speakers, which I did. That's absolutely amazing. Control TVs, lights, thermostats, and thousands of smart devices. Make calls, set timers, etc. So this is it here. Nothing particularly nice about the box. Did make it a different size box, which is nice because the You can't really tell the difference, besides this is a long tall box and the old one was a square box. So let's get into this though. I've had this since like 12 o'clock. I've been dying to break into it. I swear Google could save like $20 per product if they just use cheaper boxing. So let's slide the top box off. So here is the speaker itself, and as you can see on the bottom, it has a slightly different look than the other speaker, which we'll compare it to in a moment. But it has the hook here where you can hang it on the wall, and actually very interesting. I thought it would be USB-C type, but it looks like it has some type of proprietary little plug instead of it being C-type or just regular USB. Let's get into that in a moment. Underneath the Home Mini, we have Alright, let's get started guide. Crap. Being part of your home means respecting your privacy. Here's how you control your privacy on the Google Nest Mini. Interesting. Turning off the microphones, nice info. Let's get started guide, showing that you just plug it in and you launch your Google Home app to finish the setup. It is pretty simple to set up. Just the box. Nothing else in there. So very surprised to see this. So instead of them using USB or something that's easily interchangeable, they are using this proprietary connector. But hey, it doesn't really make much of a difference to me. And of course on the bottom, or on the side here, you have your mute switch, so you can mute the device when you don't want it always listening to you. So let's plug this in and see about getting this connected, and yeah, let's compare it to the other one over here. Look at these clips. Very, very nice. Very nice little clips to keep the cable all nice and neat. Very interesting. Alright. Riddle me this. Which one is the new second generation Nest Home Mini, and which one is the first generation Nest Home Mini? You can't really tell from looking, which I've never liked that. When they do upgrades, I like for it to look really different. This is the old one, as you can see. No mount, orange color, and a USB port there. And this is, of course, the new one, little proprietary connector, and the wall mount. Interesting. Very interesting how just similar they look. They basically just crammed, new material into the old case and, made a little cutout there for you. That's about it, besides the internals of this, which are supposedly, they have an extra mic, and they are also better for communicating and hearing you, which I'm hoping is going to help. Step one, of course, is plug it into the wall, and then you take the other end of your cable and plug it in right here, like so. I came in here because I knew I'd have better light. So the device is booting up for the first time. I think normally it plays a little sound or something. I know the old ones did. We're going to jump into a screen record, and I'm going to see if I can add this to my Google Home and be able to show it to you. I'm not 100% certain I'm going to be able to, but let's see. That's a slightly different noise than the old one. Definitely.
Hi. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
You got it, Google. Alright, so we have our Google Home app. And look at that. Set up one device. It's already there in the top left. I'm going to select that. I'm going to select Home. It's then going to look for a device near me, which it of course should find. There it is. Nest Home 9816. Alright, so we're going to select this Nest Mini here. Select our next button. And it's just going through its rigmarole of connecting. I do see that the lights have turned blue. And it asked me if I heard that sound. Yes, I did. and automatically share device stats and crash reports. Sure, y'all can have those. And then where will this device be? It's going to be actually in the master bedroom as a speaker on my girlfriend's side of the bed. And this is all the Wi-Fi networks. It's on the correct one. And now it looks like the device is actually rebooting. And there we go. This is some before using your assistant things here, which I shouldn't need to do because my Google Home is already completely set up. This is voice match settings. Not going to worry about that right now. Personal results. I agree. And not really worried about linking music services right now. Sure, we'll use YouTube Music as the default. Can I switch it? Yeah, Google Play Music. I'd rather have Google Play Music as my default because that's what I still use. Looks like Netflix is already linked. Don't need to do anything else. Getting started with voice calls. Use your existing Google Duo voice calls with anyone who has Duo. Very nice. And so this tells me now that we're all done. That here's a review of the setup. You can make and receive Duo calls. That's the Wi-Fi it's on, the location, and the address that, of course, you can't see. And now it is installing an update. The latest Nest Mini software is being installed. About 4 minutes left. So we'll let that complete. And I think that's going to basically do it. So I was going to have it play some music and stuff, but, you know, that'll get me demonetized. One thing that they did also add that I don't think a lot of people know is these little buttons on the side to actually tell you where the heck to tap. That is going to be very helpful. Turning up the volume, turning down the volume. Of course, on this one, you don't, like, it's the same buttons, but there's no light to tell you, like, right there it is. So the other one should be there. It's really hard to find. So, new plug. Extra added LEDs here for the sides to tell you where to tap. And more microphones, bigger speaker on the inside is basically what you're getting for the exact same price. Now I have noticed that the first generations have dropped down to $39.99, which, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with them. They're great devices. But of course, if you're wanting the latest and greatest, you got to pick up one of those. I think that's going to do it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you got yourself a Nest Home Mini 2nd generation. If you have any questions, of course, drop a comment down below. I normally reply to everybody that I can. Leave a like for me if you can. Click that subscribe button for me. Don't forget to go check out my cousin's channel. And we should see you in the next video. I hope everyone has a good day. See you next time. Deuces. Normally I'd be worried that they wouldn't be able to get in their car, but I think there's enough room, and even if they're not, he can summon his car out.